Wow. Thank you for that fabulous introduction. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everyone. It is a complete honor on my part to be a part of this event today. So if you all don't know, my name is Huma Rehan Mirza, and today I'm going to tell you my story. The fourth daughter in the Mirza family. A girl born in a society, in a region where boys were a lot more privileged, entitled, and let's face it, guys, given a lot more freedom as compared to girls. So as a child, I often disguised myself as a boy just to understand what was so special in being one. I soon realized that my superpower was accepting in who I am and showing the world in what all a girl can achieve. I was fortunate enough to have been born and educated in an extremely in a family that was extremely supportive. My father not only encouraged me to dream, but he was also the backbone of all my dreams. In no time, I was a regional topper, an international distinction holder, a gold medalist, and a very successful entrepreneur. But let's face it, it took me a very long time for me to start my entrepreneurial journey. And why do you think that happened? Well, that's simply because, guys, we women have the clock always ticking on us. Yes, we have to get married, we have to have the children, we have to run the house, and in all of that, if we decide to pursue our dreams, then a boundary that we have to break every single day, and that is the boundary of a working mother, the guilt that comes with it. So 2 beautiful children and a fabulous husband later, I started my entrepreneurial journey with my best friend, which was all about beautifying spaces in the UAE. My journey didn't stop there because one thing led to the other. I soon thought that now let's incorporate luxury items into these spaces that I was designing. Many of you don't know, but today I'm going to tell you this. As I stand here and speak in front of you, my mother is battling cancer in the hospital right now. I could either sit with that news and cry, or I could do something about it. I decided that every time I visit Pakistan, I should meet schools, I should inspire girls and visit orphanages and share my story with them and tell them that, like me, they too can dream and they too can achieve their dreams. We all are given chances and we all are given opportunities. And what we do with those opportunities and what we do with those chances is entirely what makes us and defines our life story. As I found out that my mother was unwell, I started visiting Pakistan a lot. When I started coming to Karachi, I started working with multiple artists, and I saw that their beautiful pieces were gorgeous. But guess what? They had no women in them. All they had was men playing polo, men doing all these amazing things. So one day, I sat with an artist and I had a chat with him. I said, I love your work, but why can't women play polo? And why can't you incorporate women in your paintings? So he said, and I knew that that question had already broken a boundary. So he said to me, you know what, you're right. For your company, I will specifically design an art painting that incorporates women. I decided not to only decorate and restrict art to walls. So what I did was bring that art into everyday clothing, and that gave birth to my other business, which is now operating in multiple cities in different countries. I hope I'm not sounding like I'm running an empire, because trust me, that's nothing what it's like. It's very hard, it's very challenging, And every day I'm faced with numerous challenges. But you know what? I decided not to give up on my dreams. I am very resilient. So every day when I'm faced with a new challenge, I do tell myself that, Huma, you know what? You got this and you can do this. My challenges are funny because I get encountered with questions like, if we give you this project, are you sure you'll be able to do it? Oh no, we're just wondering because you have 2 children. Or sometimes I get questions like, oh, but you're going for a school run, so how will you finish this project in time? As amused as I am at those questions, I wonder, till when will we be encountered to such questions? Till when will we be asked that if we can multitask or not? Life throws stones, but life also throws some beautiful opportunities that we can make use of and make our story and define our life. My life has a great storyline that I continue to write every single day. Every single day is a new opportunity that I take. I convert that challenge through my positive mindset. Every day I tell myself that I got this. And you know what? If I got this, you all have got this. My main purpose here today is to inspire the youth, to tell the girls that everyone has the right to dream, to follow those dreams and to live your passions. Because you know what? We only have got one life and we only have that one moment and that one time that we can share our life story. So let's not waste it. I love a famous quote by Maya Angelou, and I feel that that defines my life perfectly. And that is that I was born not to strive only, but to also thrive. To thrive with passion, with passion, with compassion, humor, and a lot of style. And I feel that defines my life story perfectly. I happen to research a lot. So I recently went through a study that stated that every month in Pakistan, 20 children are abandoned, out of which 95% are girls. These statistics kind of broke my heart. And as what I could do about it is I could either sit with a broken heart, crying that, oh my God, till date this is happening, or do something about it. So I decided to bring the change. I decided to visit multiple orphanages, go to schools, have these talks, educate those girls, and empower them through any, and in my capacity, any which way that I can. I hope my story continues to change his lives and I continue to write my own life story. Thank you.